I guess a beagle had some no.
Ah, okay, there we go. Apparently it was just a hiccup in the internet. I apologize for that, folks.
Sure, I'll tell you what I know.
Okay.
Don't go getting yourself shot.
It kind of dropped on us. I was sitting here kind of panicking, and I figured, okay, I'll do a quick save, which means finish talking to that guy so I can do a quick save. And then next thing I know, we're back. So I'm like, okay. And it just seemed a little weird.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum. Prim Slim at your service. Authentic cowpoke and official spokespot of the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum. Yeehaw! Where have you been, partner?
So I have no idea why we got dropped, but I do appreciate those who stuck around for it to come back. I'm really confused as to what happened.
If you can spare a minute to hear the tale.
Sure, why not?
Yahoo! I ain't had a chance to tell their tale in a mess of years. First things first. Any boss you've heard about Vicky and Vance being copycats ain't nothing but ill-tempered slang.
Copycats.
Fact is, they begun their crime spree 2 days before Bonnie and Clyde.
I apologize for that, Patricia. I don't know exactly what happened. I was sitting here just kind of playing through. Next thing I know, I catch movement out of the left side of the corner of my eye. I glance over and we're off air. And I was like, uh-oh. So I had gone immediately to try and save it, but it wouldn't save because I was in the middle of talking to somebody. So I ended up having to run through that, and while I was in the process of trying to run through that, that's when it picked back up. So apparently we're having a bit of a hiccup. Oh, yikes. Oh, I would definitely apologize for that.
And the police issued an official apology. You can put your eyes on the
yeah, I wish there was a way for all of the chat to be centralized in one location. It's unfortunate, but at least we do have the option of being able to at least be here, and somebody has a question for somebody over on Twitch, and for whatever reason they are unable to come join us over here, then that way it's kind of covered on all ends as much as possible. I mean, admittedly, there are some things we have over here on Twitch that we just can't do elsewhere. Hosting other channels, for one thing, or the that Hearthstone overlay. But other than that,
the Bison Steve is one of Prim's less impressive casino hotels. I'd steer clear of that place, partner, if I were you. Rumor is the dealers over there cheat, and that rickety roller coaster is liable to fall down any day because it wasn't built to code.
Whether it was built to code or not, the condition after this long,
Hey there.
I really doubt that.
Hey, youngster. Still
Oh, I completely understand that, and we're willing to kind of do our best here to just go through things and okay, so I need, wait, first I want to go through here. I need to keep those ammo, the ammo total out of weapons. keep the machete. Yep, still kind of jumping across with New Vegas there. Hello, Chris. Hello, Russ. Welcome. Just kind of recently got all of this going as far as oh, I should get ammo while I'm here. They have those grenades. Oh, I need energy cells too. Where? Oh, they don't have... Okay. What else would I need? I'm kind of new to the whole New Vegas bit, so... I've never played any of these games before. I probably bought too much, didn't I? Okay, hang on. I'm good with that.
Another satisfied customer. Right now, Beagle is the closest Prim's got to any organized law, but he's still stuck up.
So I gotta go rescue
Steve.
that guy. I'm
assuming.
Cool. Well, welcome. Generally, we have a tendency to not really do quests per se, at least not with Skyrim, because that's got plenty of
You come to the wrong place, traveler.
plenty of areas to just kind of explore, and then when we are in the mood, we'll go back and do some quests, because, well, it's easier to get quests done when you've already unlocked most of the locations on the map. This is more of a brand new thing for me entirely. The only Fallout game I'd ever played before now was Fallout Shelter, which is nothing like this whatsoever. So this has been interesting, to say the least. Technically, we are in the middle of a quest on Skyrim, and I was gonna just do the usual Skyrim run today, but last night I was having trouble sleeping, which is a common thing these days, and I was finally able to get Fallout to get picked up by our broadcasting program. Whoa. No, I want to use something different. Fine. Generally, Facebook is just my way of trying to keep in touch with my kids and that sort of thing. However, with us having started our little tabletop gaming company, welcome. Oh wait, that's you over there on YouTube, huh? I don't really have a whole lot of time to be able to spend on Facebook or Twitter or any of those, because, well, I have to spend so much time working in order to just try to get back, just for us to try and get back on our feet. So we do what we can, and hopefully these streams kind of help in terms of the rest of the stuff regarding, okay, that's not an option, regarding getting information out about us or talking to folks. It just seems easier to stream it out than to post something and hope somebody sees it eventually. Where? Yeah, I can understand that. I really can. Aw, too bad I can't just shut the power off. 'Cause, you know, rogue's got a rogue. I tend to stick to Twitch for the most part because of the extras we have available over here. That's the majority of it, to be entirely honest. But I'm just happy people are interested in showing up and watching.
I've got you now. You want that?
Okay, that wasn't as smooth as I'd have liked. No worries there. Where? Well, at least these guys don't know I'm here yet. Not sure what those are for exactly, but maybe I can make Molotovs out of them. Again, having never played this before, I don't really know what all is an option. Welcome all. Hope everyone is awesome. Cool, thank you. Yeah, we are working on trying to increase our options. Whoops. Did I sell the other rifle? No, I didn't. Okay, that was way closer than I expected.
Anybody there?
Yikes. Okay. So now I'm going with that. Let's grab. Let's see. So far, that seems to be the best I've got, so we'll stick with that. Let's grab one of those. And two. Oh, already at full. Okay. Uh-oh.
Come on.
Had enough?
Wow, my aim is way off today. Although that's one way to deal with it. I gotta drop some of this stuff now. LG? Oh, my leg? Oh, hang on a second. I've got something going on here. Okay. Just had to check on something real quick, just in case it was, you know, family. It was, but nothing like overly important. Let me find a few things I can drop here. No, let's go to here. And what's drop? Drop. What's our weight currently? 165. Okay. Now that'll work. I like how it had me walk, like, step over the body. I knew I needed something else.
Can't find it.
Boo. That worked. Yeah. I still need to get a bit used to this particular game. Sexy sleepwear. I was not expecting that. I need to go that way, but I don't like the idea of folks being able to sneak up behind me. Again, close. Hello? Is there anybody home? Yes? No? With boxing gloves. That whole canteen thing popping up always throws me off. I really need to get used to some aspects of this game a bit more, I think. At least the marks along the outside of the lock are a lot easier to... Uh-oh. Somewhere in between... No. I'd gone to the wrong side there. Okay. No problem. I don't know why I looked when it said it was empty. That's not it. There we go. Yeah. As far as the shiv, I think it was more due to back then it was a little easier to just use your dagger as your torsion bar, I think it's called. I don't remember exactly. Curiosity? Well, you know what they say, curiosity killed the cat. Good thing I'm not a Khajiit for the moment. And again. Whoa. I did not know that. There we go. I have no idea. That's a good point. I would assume it was something of a... I'm a rogue, so I'm gonna hide this. But I could be wrong on that. Not really sure where I need to go here. Oh. Well, that kind of answered that, didn't it? Okay, I still need to drop something. Hang on 1 second. Need to check on one thing. Okay. Also, as I have mentioned over on the when we do our Skyrim streams, we have Jason Marsden from TGIF fame, who does some voices in here. Wait, is this where I already was? It looks like it. Ah, okay. My main issue is I have a tendency to use different strategies depending on events. Wait, have I been here? I don't know if I've been here. I don't think I've been here. Okay. I mean, depending on how I'm doing. Oh yes, Marsters is absolutely incredible as a narrator. His use of voices is okay. That's not what I meant to do. Huh. That helped a lot. Oops. Again, not what I meant to do. That's what happens when I'm, well, tired. That'll work. Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I'm usually just letting them run overnight while I'm sleeping. Is specifically because of that fact that I can it gets stuck in my subconscious a little easier. No, we are coming up toward the end. I just wanted to try and get this particular quest finished up real quick. As I have mentioned previously, there will likely be an Insomnia Squad tonight, eventually. However, I'm not sure if folks would rather see us continue with this, or if you'd rather see us finish off the Skyrim quest we were in the middle of. Whoops. No, it doesn't look as bad. I'm sure. I mean, as far as the whole Skyrim thing, one of the reasons I'm asking is partly because of the fact of is due to being right in the middle of kind of a big quest currently, and we're kind of forced to end a little early, mostly due to, well, CR starting. Yikes, I just got hit in the head. I don't want to use the... Well, that took care of that. Oh. And I'm finally down. Oh no, that was him. Never mind. I thought that was me. I kind of am in the mood to try and take that guy down, just to at least finish that off and deal with Mirak.
I don't suppose you came here to rescue me. I'd cross my fingers, but my hands are numb.
I'm willing to do either.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Again, we are working toward setting up a proper balance on the stuff that we have so far. Generally, Skyrim, Fallout, and Hearthstone seem to be the most popular.
I watched them for a bit, waiting for the right moment to pounce and arrest a lot of them.
So,
taking careful notes as I watched.
Any of those are good with me.
They found me while I waited in the shadows.
Tomorrow normally would be a Skyrim stream regardless, but again, with Insomnia Squad, that frees us up to do a few more other options as we go as well.
Then I'll defer to your superior appraisal of character and prowess in contests of arms, and see you outside.
I'm willing to play some MTG, but only if I'm playing against friends, because the only thing left on Arena is play against the competitive, play competitively in straight up, you know, high stress situations, or look for something where I actually have some fun, to be entirely honest with you. Because Magic just doesn't have, or Arena specifically just doesn't really do it for me. I don't know about playing any of it tonight, per se. Was that, like, all my quests so far? Oh, I have to listen to the journal first. We'll get to that. But, for the most part, I want to take a quick peek over here at a couple of things. And then, yeah, also keep in mind, folks, that I went to bed last night around 12:30. I woke up at 3:30 in the morning, and I've been up since. So, strangely enough, the fact that I'm actually considering an insomnia squad, considering how wide awake I am, when I should not have the energy to do any of that, I don't know. I'm willing to give it a shot if you folks are willing to join me for it. Can't guarantee it'll necessarily... Yep, team no sleep. However, on my part, some of that is... This is just a bad time of year for me. And the busier I can keep myself, whether with work or with streaming when I'm not working, then the better chance I don't get overwhelmed with well, with life and with stress and with depression and all of that. Being able to hang out with folks here and just chat and have a little fun. Seems to do a lot to help the mental side of things. Did it drop again? Whoa. Is it still just that one guy? It is. Ah, okay. I can understand that. I was afraid that it had dropped on my end again. That, of course, is the other issue. If our Wi-Fi is acting up, it makes it difficult for me to be able to be here with folks. But I will attempt to try and be here as much as possible. And again, even when we're working, as long as I'm conscious, I at least am always in chat. So if folks just need somebody to talk to for a change, or you're looking for somebody to kind of celebrate with you a little on a good day, or support on a bad. There's always, if not our channel, then Critical Role's channel is very good at always having somebody there for support for folks. Oh, I'm still using the shotgun, aren't I? That's why. And that was my boomstick. Yeah, but that does sound like a beautiful location. Still too heavy. Okay, and my eyes are acting all wonky all of a sudden. Yeah, I think it's a good time for us to take a bit of a break here. Grab ourselves a save. Most of those. Okay. So under here, what do we have multiples of that we can... There we go. Well, apparently there is fall damage. So I'm gonna go over here by the oh, that'd be amazing. Personally, if given the chance, I would love to get a place within view of, if not right within the middle of Yosemite Valley. Especially Half Dome. If I can swing it, and there is a possibility that I might be able to, I may have a little picture to add to our chat. I have to talk to the photographer, but as the subject of the image is my dad, I don't think he'll have that big of an issue with it. Okay, I'm gonna have a seat. Figure might as well go our traditional route as far as saves and everything. There we go with that. In the meantime, folks, I'm gonna have to do it the hard way. In the meantime, folks, I want to thank everyone for joining us. I do appreciate everyone who has stopped in and is willing to take the time to listen to me with all of my nonsense. But we are doing what we can to... Okay, everything was saved, so... yeah, good to go. Okay. I will do my best to try and have an Insomnia Squad going tonight. It will probably be between... If we do, it'll be between 11 p.m. and 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time. We are still on daylight savings, I think. Which it is currently 8:41 p.m. here on Central Time currently, so that's about 3-4 hours roughly Again, we do still have our off-camera work, which takes up a lot of our time. We have our main focus being tabletop gaming. It's a kind of a big part of that. And of course, we do like to promote the concepts of understanding through cooperation, friendly competition over toxic competition, and building community strength, because when times are rough and life is hard enough, it's your community you can turn to for the support and encouragement you need to keep going, whether that's your family, your friends, or a bunch of strangers that you join in with every once in a while for some entertainment and common ground. All of that matters. And bringing people together, looking past the differences to find the common ground, hopefully will help lessen, at the very least, the serious conflict that tends to go on between people. And it might make a bit of a difference. Yeah, the picture that I'm looking to be able to bring up on here is wow, I didn't realize I was so far off on that. Is a picture of my dad sitting on the edge of Half Dome and looking out down the valley. Yep. I do my best to try and avoid those kinds of things, because there's enough of the toxic mentality out there, and the toxic chat and the toxic mindset is part of the problem, at least in my opinion. And people may disagree, but that's their right to disagree. We're not always going to disagree. We're not always going to agree on everything. We're human beings. It's in our nature. Doesn't mean we can't do our best to try to understand each other and learn how to cooperate toward common goals. Things like, basic survival. Supporting each other through hard times. Encouraging each other in the good ones. Yeah, you're doing great. Now, just got to keep going. You know what I mean? And I do my best to try and get the message out as best I can. I'm no Matt Mercer. He has a much larger platform to be able to get that message out. But the least I can do is help build on what they've started. At least that's my view. Again, thanks for joining us, everyone. We definitely appreciate it. And we do hope that you'll be willing to join us a little bit later on for more of either. Odds are we're gonna go with Skyrim, because I just want to get that one section finished off, because it's bugging me. But we will be back. Okay. Matt has a much bigger platform currently than I do. Let's put it that way. Hopefully, with the help of you folks out there watching us, we'll have quite a platform ourselves. We're working toward it, but again, our main focus is tabletop games, and the streams are more for our entertainment. And I completely understand that. Matt is an amazing DM, and it's not just the DMing that I like to promote regarding not just Matt, but the entire cast over there. But not just there. Felicia Day over at Geek and Sundry, and everybody she's brought together are some amazing people. Along with Maze Arcana, another group of very wonderful people, very supportive and inclusive, and that's exactly the kind of message we want to help put out there, because people need to hear more of that and less of the illusion and, well, for lack of a better term, bullshit that keeps getting put on people. I mean, we're all human beings. It's the human race. Let's remember that, folks. Get that cooperation, that understanding. We might not necessarily agree, but we might at least understand each other and be able to find that a common ground to expand on it. Anyway, oh, exactly. I see Matt. I do not want to be Matt Mercer. There are a lot of DMs out there and that I've heard that kind of comment from. I enjoy learning from Matt. I enjoy the inspiration he gives, but I take a little bit from here and a little bit from there, and I learn from all of that, and then I have my own take on things. So what I'm really doing is thanking Matt and Rudy and Satine and Ivan, James Hake, Mark Humes. I mean, I could just go on for days, but they are the inspirations. They are people to look up to. And the thing to emulate is the spirit and the message, less the person themselves. Because honestly speaking, that invites a lot of self-doubt. It invites a lot of negative self-reflection for every time you feel you haven't reached that particular goal or that mark. Again, the thing to emulate is the spirit of the community, to build that strength, because we're all human beings. We're all in this together. So don't forget, folks, cooperation, competition, community. They're all things that we need if we're gonna make it through. So until next time, folks, I want to thank you all for joining us, and hopefully we'll see you in just a few hours for a little Skyrim nonsense. And yeah, humans forever, or as in the concept of mankind, us Mandalorians prefer the term Vodean. It means brothers all. Well, that's how it tends to translate. However, the actual translation is siblings all, because Mandalorians don't do gender. When it comes to gender, gender is used in terms of technical connections, as in the types of things you connect together for, you know, your sound and that kind of thing. And the only other thing is for possession, and only if you don't know that particular sibling's name, because Mandalorians view ourselves as a huge Corellian. Well, Corellian actually would be a race. Well, no, because most Corellians are actually human, although there are also the Solonians, and never mind, I won't go into all that. But Mandalorians, unlike any of the other cultures, is one about adoption, and they don't care about race, they don't care about gender, they care about bringing people together under a common ground and a common understanding. So it's kind of really cool. Hello, JY Gamer, or Jai Gamer. I'm not sure how you would prefer that pronounced. Unfortunately, you're catching us right at the end of this particular run, but we should be back in 3-4 hours maybe, for a little bit of Skyrim if you're interested. Welcome to come back for that. In the meantime, I'm just getting our little bit of a sign-off done here, and we will be... Corran Horn, one of my absolute favorites. Absolutely, from Star Wars. Thank you for that reference, Patricia. I'd almost forgotten that particular series. Or some of Corran's other adventures. Sure, I have a tendency to collect riddles. But we here at Wolves Den Games are mostly tabletop gaming, and we figure the best way for us as human beings to continue moving forward is with that cooperation, that competition, and that community. So hopefully folks will join us in a bit. I still have to go and run and grab Carl for our outro. I will still be in chat. Well, I'll still have chat up once we're done, so if anybody wants to talk or whatever, feel free to speak up. If I don't answer right away, give us a few minutes. We usually have at least somebody here as long as folks are awake. Up. That would be my thought. Because in order to move, you still have to go up before out. But that's my guess. I could be wrong on that one. Yeah, Kyle Katarn is, well, being from the games and all that, he was the one that I kind of feel a particular connection with because, well, I've kind of been Kyle more than once, so. But yeah, we will be back shortly. Oh, because nice one. That's a good one. It's all in how you read the wording of that. Nice. I like that one. I'm gonna add that to my collection. Anyway, folks, until, well, a few hours, if not a few hours from now, I mean, we should be doing at least a short Insomnia Squad. And then tomorrow, of course, we will be picking up at 5 p.m. Central Time, just like today, where we will continue on with either a little more Skyrim or Fallout New Vegas, now that we've got that actually up and running. Feel free to let us know what you'd prefer. In the meantime, well, yeah, back to the main thing here is cooperation, competition, and community. That's how we're gonna keep surviving, to be completely honest. So until next time, folks, thank you for joining us, and bye for now. Thank you all for joining us. Please give us a follow on twitch.tv/awolvesdengames. Long days and pleasant nights. Jate ka nade, or good night, everyone.